Well, a warning tonight about potential terrorists right here in the United States, and this one's serious. The New York City Police Department revealed today how average people turn into militants by meeting in real life or on the internet.
What this report does is look at the process of radicalization. You might say before people become terrorists. What can we do as a government to perhaps intercede or prevent this process from going fully forward?
The report says the attacks of 9/11 were but an anomaly, and that the real problem, as we've seen around the world in recent months, is homegrown terrorists. The NYPD says it's zeroing in on what it calls radicalization incubators. Catherine Herridge with the news on this. Catherine, radicalization incubators, what's he talking about?
Well, the NYPD has its own intelligence unit, and what they did, Shep, is they went back and looked at some of the domestic plots that were broken up earlier this year, especially the Fort Dix 6 in New Jersey. And what they found is a number of common threads, that the individuals were either American-born or they were recent immigrants, they were Muslim, and they felt isolated and alienated, and they were able to band together to sort of meet each other on the internet. They sort of grouped and then decided to launch attacks in this country, Shep.
And how are they fighting this trend?
Well, it's difficult to fight because you have to infiltrate one cell at a time. You know, in the old days before 9/11, you just went over to the camps in Afghanistan to get your training, but now you can really have your own backyard jihad thanks to the internet. So it's really one step at a time, one cell at a time, and a lot of the information comes from electronic eavesdropping and then also the websites.
So the concern is here that people who look like us and talk like us are going to go out there and blow up places where you and I go.
Well, that is the concern. There was actually a recent posting on one of the Islamic forums, and it seemed to tell the whole story. It said to its followers, it's much better to have 12 hand grenades in a big city like New York than it is to have a nuclear device that doesn't go off, which is essentially code for, you know, launch small attacks that can still have a big consequence.
Catherine Herridge live with